Assalamu alaikum and good morning, everyone. Hope everybody is doing fine. Welcome to the third video in the series Science and History. In the past sessions, we spoke about colors and water's cleaning properties. So, in this third session, we will talk about seasons. The changing seasons on our home planet Earth is cyclical and is caused by the Earth's movements. We all know that. This is why it's hot in June but cold in December, why flowers bloom in spring and leaves fall in autumn. And this is all part of Earth's amazing journey towards around the sun. So let's take a trip through the seasons in a year in the life of Earth. So the Earth is always moving. Earth has two important kind of movements. There are other movements as well, but maybe some other time. For now, let's concentrate on the two. First, rotation. It spins around like a top. One full turn every 24 hours, causing the cycles of day and night. And the second is revolution. Earth also revolves around the sun, and it takes 1 year almost to get all the way around. This revolution is what gives the Earth its seasons. We all know that. But all through not only my childhood but also most of my early adulthood as well, I always thought that this is because the Earth's orbit around the Sun is not a circle but a rather elongated orbital. So when the Earth is closer to the Sun, it is summer and hot, and when it's farther away, it's winter and cold. That seemed to me like a simple enough concept and a logical reason. But then I found out that in the southern countries like Australia and South Africa, it's the opposite. They have summers in December and winters in June. How is that possible? If it's hot because Earth is farther from the sun, then it should be the same throughout the planet. So obviously my reasoning was wrong. So this was not the cause of summer and winter. So what is? So here comes the twist. Earth isn't standing straight up, it leans. Just a little. About as much as you tilt your head to one side, like this. Around 23.5 degrees. Because of this tilt, different parts of Earth get more sunlight at different times of the year. And this is based on the hemisphere. You all must be aware of the concept of hemispheres. Equator is the center part of the Earth's sphere. Above it, what we call the northern hemisphere, and below is the southern hemisphere. When the top half, the northern hemisphere, leans towards the sun, it's summer in the northern hemisphere, including Pakistan. Pakistan is in the northern hemisphere. And when it leans away from the sun, we get winter. And in between is summer and autumn, a gentle mix of change. You can call them as transitionary seasons between the switchover of summer and winter and vice versa. Although scientists generally agree that summer and autumn are specific distinct seasons. So, moving forward, let's review two terms which are important when coming to understand the seasons. Is equinox and solstice. Equinox is Latin for equal nights. This is the day when the day and night are of equal sizes, meaning equal durations. This happens twice in the year. Once in March, around 21st, 22nd March, and the second equinox is in September, around 23rd, 24th of September. The solstice is Latin for something like sun standing still. This is when the day is the longest in the northern hemisphere. Of course, the day would be shortest in the southern hemisphere. So solstice also happens twice in a year. In June, around 21st, 22nd June, when the day is the longest in the north and shortest in the south, and another in December around 21st, 22nd of December, when the day is the shortest in the north and longest in the south. So each season basically, in principle, starts at either a solstice or an equinox. So let's understand it in terms of a year. Chronologically, in the March equinox, spring starts in the northern hemisphere and autumn starts in the southern. Then in June solstice, summer starts in the north and winter in the south. In September equinox, autumn starts in north and spring in the south. And lastly, in the December solstice, winter starts in the northern hemisphere and summer starts in the southern hemisphere. So this is how uh, uh, the seasons change around the planet, around Earth, and this is how various hemispheres experience different weathers. In Pakistan, as we discussed, Pakistan is in the northern hemisphere. We feel the seasons this way, and I mean, of course, we Karachiites do not really get the feel of spring and autumns, but in the rest of the country, there is very clear spring and autumn seasons. So, spring, the flower blooms and air feels fresh around February to April time. Summer, long hot days and mangoes galore. We love mangoes. This happens around May to August. Then autumn, the winds cool down and leaves begin to fall around September to October time frame. And winter, the cozy sweaters and the warm blankets, something we love in Karachi, around November to January. So we can say that the nature changes its clothes 4 times a year. So to summarize, the season changes are because of Earth's rotation around the sun. The season changes are because of the tilt of the Earth's axis, and it's this tilt which causes opposite seasons in the northern and southern hemispheres. So the next time you feel the heat or the chill, remember it's not just the weather, it's Earth still spinning and circling through space, a beautiful dance that gives us the seasons. Hope you learned something new today, and please keep on learning, keep on engaging. Hope you found it interesting. Thank you very much all, and stay curious. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.